welcome to My Big Campus. This is the learning management system that you will be using when you take your online classes at HAS. As you can see, the layout is very similar to other social media sites. This is the home page, so when you log in, you're first brought to this page. If you're clicking around on My Big Campus and you've done several things and you can't get back to the home page by using the back arrows, we just have this little button up here, the home button, shaped like a little house. You click on it and it brings you back to the main screen. Let's go over to the account manager button, which is also similar to the social media site. This is how you can add preferences, who views your account, or edit your account. As a new user in My Big Campus, I think what you're most going to be interested in is how to log out. So to log out of My Big Campus, you just click on the account managers button and you go to the last option and log out. So it's very important to log out so no one has access to your My Big Campus account except for you. So let's get back to the main page. Activity. Activity is what people are doing that you are following. So you can follow people just like in Facebook, that would be your friends. In My Big Campus, it's who you're following and people can follow you. Also, this news or this activity feed lets you know when someone posts something in your class. For example, I am signed up for Mrs. Medved's class, and she has posted some announcements, and those have showed up on my activity feed. So that's another way of staying current with your classes, is checking your activity feed. Then we have your profile. Your profile will bring you to this screen. You have your wall, which you can post your activity. It allows you to post photos. There is, however, a filter on there. So if your photo is showing too much skin, My Big Campus will not post it. They have a filtering system for what's appropriate. Then if you'd like to, you can create a blog. You can let people know about you. And this has your followers, no one's following me, and who I'm following, which says nobody. So the person that I requested to follow has not approved me yet. Now back to following people or people you want to follow. What you can do is, I want to see everything she is doing. So I can just click on her account. And up here in the upper right corner is the follow button. So I can click on follow, and now all her activities will be posted in my activity feed once she approves me. Let's say you know someone from another school that is using My Big Campus. All you have to do is type in their name. Okay, I didn't get her, but all you have to do is type in their name and ask them if you can follow them, and pending on their approval, you will have them in your news feed. Right now, I'm just going to go over the basics you need to know that will help you get started with My Big Campus. As you use My Big Campus more and become more acquainted with it, I'm sure you're going to discover more features. But right now, I'm giving you the basics to get started and get through your first online course. Conversations. My Big Campus calls conversations email or messages. So you do have an inbox where you can check all your conversations. If you would like to compose a conversation, you just click on this button. Say, who would you like to contact? You can even attach a file, bold, add links. It's all like regular email. And then you send it. In this case, I'm going to discard it. Another way you can, I'm going to click on the home button. Another way you can compose a private message is clicking on the person's profile and then click on the message button, which will give you this drop down screen. You can type a quick message and send it. So it gives you two choices on how to send a conversation.
Schoolwork, how to give assignments to your students.
It's located on the home screen of My Big Campus on the left hand side. So click on Schoolwork. And as you can see, there's a menu bar up here, Schoolwork, Your Schoolwork, Needs Grading. This is more for the students assigned to you, and Academic Records. Down here it lets you see what you've assigned for your classes and the type of the assignment. We will go over how to add schoolwork in a later video. I will just give you the overview right now. To add your assignment, there's this button up here that says Add New Schoolwork. So you would click on that, and these tabs come up. And My Big Campus won't let you move on to the next tab until you've filled out all the required information in the tab. So the first one is information, and there's several different types of assignments you can assign. So of course, assignment, quiz, assessment, a practice quiz, anonymous survey, poll, or simple assignment. Then the title is required. Let's say English essay. Then you can write the description or how to do the assignment to students, and then you press save and continue. Down here also you can add photos, links, one of your library items, your stuff, which we will go over this later, but this is stuff that you can store in My Big Campus to use for future classes, your documents and bundles, which we will also go over later. So save and continue, and it'll bring you to what kind of questions you want to ask the students. This is how you can add the questions: essay, multiple choice, true, false. If you have an existing assignment that's saved, a computer document, you can upload it. You can edit or delete the question. So I assigned an essay, so I will click essay.
And I will come to this screen where I will start to type my question.
Did you think of the novel? And you add it. And then you save. Now you can go to standards. So the good thing in My Big Campus is you can pick your country or your region, or in the United States, or they have the Common Core standards. You can even put the Indiana standards in there if we go back to the Indiana standards. So you can click the Common Core standards and then pick which standards are covered in that assignment. And then of course your assignees, which are your students that are enrolled in your class. And you can press save and you have your assignment. I'm going to cancel it for now.
After you finish grading your assignments, you can export them to PowerSchool. To export grades, click on the Export Grades button to come to the next screen.
You can select the group that you are exporting the grades, and then at the bottom of the page, which is a feature I think everyone's going to like, is Power School format. So then you can click this and export, and all your grades will go into Power School. Now there is a needs grading button, which when you click on it, and it will let you know what needs to be graded. So that's the basics of schoolwork, and we will go into detail later on how to really use this feature of My Big Campus. Another feature of My Big Campus is bundles, also located on the left side of the screen. Bundles are learning units or lessons that teachers have already created and decided to share. So you can have your bundles saved here, you can create a new bundle or explore. You can click on Common Core Standards, and see what will fit into what you'd like to teach. So this is a very handy feature, and we will go into greater detail in later videos on how to use the bundle feature. Your stuff is all of your documents that you use to teach your students. For instance, I have my syllabus in here. I have a form to create artwork. You can even upload YouTube video. One thing that My Big Campus does is they won't reload up YouTube videos. So if another teacher has used the same YouTube video that you would like to use in your course or for your group, you can do a search if it won't allow you to save it. You can even put in websites. So this is kind of like your memory stick or thumb drive in My Big Campus. So here's groups. It's also located on the left-hand side of the home page. Click on the group if you've already created it. If you have not taught the class before, you would add a group. So you would give it the group title. Your school, of course, would be HAST, and the description. You can choose a photo and save it. And let me just show you a group I've created in My Big Campus. So once your group is created, or you start to create it, you have a home page. Then there's the announcements, discussions, chat, pages, resources, calendars, and members. And we have a video that goes into greater detail. I'm just showing you this feature right now because we are going over the layout of My Big Campus. So as you can see, as My Big Campus is very user-friendly, and I think if you are familiar with social media sites, it will not take you long to become familiar with My Big Campus. So enjoy teaching using this learning management system, and good luck to you.